So here is something very interesting. So what he was doing is he had a couple where the father in the report it's saying whom is believed to carry HIV. Now I don't understand what it means, believed to carry HIV. Either he does or he doesn't. I mean, this is a simple blood test. It's very easy to determine whether he has or not. So I don't know why CNN was writing it that way. Anyways, and I guess he wanted a child that will not have HIV. He was speaking in front of about 700 people, mostly scientists, at the International Summit on Human Genome Editing. And what happened is he actually took an embryo, a human embryo, edited the gene, which means he actually went into the gene and he changed it. So he changed on within the whole gene structure, he changed on the genes, which is right now ethically all over the world, scientists and countries are saying that's not right. We are not at the stage yet where we could do human trials at all, and there is lots of dangers to it. Now my question would be on this is I have heard and read about instances where parents had HIV and at the time that a baby was conceived, and when the baby was born the baby did not have HIV. So it's not a guarantee, but it's highly likely that a baby to a HIV positive parent will get HIV. So how are you going to test this now? Like, are you, if the baby is born but doesn't have HIV, what are you going to do with it? Because that's the gene that this doctor changed, is that the baby will not have HIV, right? So when he's born, and if he doesn't, is that really clear that his work made it? Because there are chances that the baby can be born without HIV. So now, do we have to give him an injection, or her, sorry, because it's a girl, an actual HIV virus to test if it really will not infect the baby? Like, I don't understand. The whole thing is completely crazy. Now, what the biggest thing I think from this whole thing is the unknown consequences. So one of the scientists was saying, and I think this is the most important thing, is that the problem could be that once you change the gene and there is a child born with a changed gene, well, that gene can make it into the whole human gene pool. So once it's in the human gene pool, it can spread, and you can't remove it. I mean, it doesn't say it here, but I mean, how do you remove, a changed gene, which can have, untold or unknown consequences? Because also the scientists are saying, and actually the scientists that, one of the scientists that came up with this whole procedure, he's also actually Chinese, and he said, when you change one thing, it changes something else. So we have no idea that he changed, what is going to change. Because what actually he did is, I think he said he took out some kind of a gene that is part of the immune system, but some of the scientists saying because of that, this baby that's going to be born is going to be more susceptible to some other viruses or sicknesses. So it's like it's kind of like when the operation was successful, but the patient died. It's like, yeah, the whole thing just doesn't make any sense. Maybe we just have too little information. But again, I think the main thing is this: is that once this altered gene eventually makes it into the human gene pool. So how do we stop it? So once it's in the human gene pool, the only way to stop it is either you actually call those humans, so you kill all the humans that have that gene, so that they cannot spread it, or you just, which is a more humane thing, is to make sure they are sterile, both the female and the male who had those genes. And now this baby, what's going to happen? If it's healthy and lives to be into the age where she can have children, are we going to allow her to have a child with a different gene? This is huge. Like, this is a huge question, this is a huge problem, I think, and it shouldn't be taken lightly. So that's the weird news for today.